Hello, this is Mali. Welcome to my channel, and this is a report from Delhi. This I don't remember the name of this hotel. It's supposedly on the picture from booking.com to be so beautiful. It was like window and plants, and it was supposed to be so clean. And then we enter this place. Now it's a messy because it's small, and we've been have to repack, looking through things. I'm still playing with my cards. I just can't help myself. The pillows and yeah, the bed gear was so disgusting and already used. So I took one of my shawls to just, which is also probably a bit dirty, but at least it's better. So the room is, well, I've been to British rooms in London, and they are far worse, and this is supposed to be rated as a 3-star hotel. Yeah, well, there's a telly here. Finally, I was so stubborn yesterday. I refused to remove myself. I refused to, I was like so stubborn that we traveled this far and I've not been able to relax before. I know this is all about detachment. And so, yes, if I knew the suitcase was gone, and this is not exactly a backpacker trip, so it's going to be hell just dragging it around, because my plan was to land in Kerala on on butterfly flies wings. And so I should have done like my watcher and just use this wand. But I didn't. I had because I have intention to dedicate myself to Kalari, because this is the only way that I can remain focused and clean in my body and mind. And there has been some challenges. There's been many ugly things that's been said about me and my intentions and what I'm good for and not capable of, etc., which I've had to accept. And honestly, being at that room in Trivandrum was not very easy. It was small, and I was assaulted by the housekeeper there, and I don't honestly know what to do about it, because I don't want to make any I don't know, I just want to remain calm and being no one in Kerala, just focus on the exercise. I have no intention of being a master or anything like that. I just want to do my duty and dedicate myself to the divine. But the assault that happened to me was of the it's difficult to talk about, honestly, but it made me distance myself even further away from men. I have difficulty to trust men more than ever now, and I'm starting to question, well, what is this? Is this a cultural thing? Is it my skin, where I come from, that they think he treated me like a queen when we came there, and he treated my watcher like she was some kind of a servant. But going into details, he did not. There was no nudiness or anything like that, but I managed to run out with my clothes on, and I locked myself into the room. just terrified. And in a way I'm so, and the worst part is that when things like this happen, it happened before. And when it happened when I was 20 years old, I managed to courage myself up after all the grabbing and touching and being creepy. I managed to confront him and please say stop. And he managed to turn it around and say I enjoyed it. And I went to his bosses and they fired him. And not long afterwards he got fired. And so yes, it's happened before, and it's making me skeptical towards being, I can't handle just being touched for a while right now. And so regarding the treatment, I really hope that there are females that can do this, because my trust is very low right now. So I have to be on guard all the time, but I'm not surprised because I know that there are many people here, and I just have to, what can I say, I have to all the time be on guard. I have to make sure, they try to rip you off. Absolutely everyone try to rip you off, and they throw services at you. Either it could be anything from I'm not going to mention anything inappropriate, but like the taxi driver just assuming that we need help with our luggage, and then insisting on paying him 100 rupees afterwards. I could have kicked him in the ass like I usually would, but at that point I was too happy just to get, because it was a lot of luggage. So anyway, we are in Delhi, and honestly, I don't like it here. It is dirty. I feel like I'm afraid just going outside. My watcher, she understands now why Kerala is beautiful, and but it's been costing us a lot of money, and nobody is taking responsibility for screwing up our luggage. Costed us like at least $300 just to get back to Delhi, and now I refuse to take the airplane back. Because I just can't handle anymore how they look at me, and how they just, one woman, she was just gloating, looking at me like I was some sort of criminal, and just took advantage of her position. I just emptied everything. She knew I had struggling packing, with my computer and stuff, because I'm going to stay in India for a long time, so obviously I have a lot of things with me. And obviously many things that people consider to be useless. But for me, I'm using my play cards just like people use qigong balls. I'm communicating with the universe, and we perceive it as we wish ourselves, because they're meant for you personally, and they are different pictures because you can perceive it differently. And for me, it's calming effect. To feel safe, I brought a gift from my daughter. This is her owl that she gave to me when she was little, and she made this little pillow for me. And here in Delhi, I just feel, I can't put my words on it. I'm just afraid. It's terrible outside. It's grey, and people are pushing you around, and we are living in kind of a back street, and the hotel and the so-called fantastic and amazing breakfast tasted like arsehole, literally. The only thing that was consumable here was the tea. So yes, what we will do today, I will remain inside. I will go outside just by the doorstep and take a couple of pictures, especially by the back street, just to show you. Well, just nothing you've seen before from other channels, but this is my personal experience. So for me, it's cool to say, okay, I've been there, and I can't believe people can handle to stay here at all. So yeah, I have actually seen worse hotels than this in London, where they've had the shower inside the room, and it's been even more horrible, but not even getting clean sheets is shocking, and it's disgusting. And so, well, this is my update from our journey now to all my supporters who have helped me to come this far. We are going back south and maybe stop for a week to rest on the journey back down. It will take a couple of days, and then we'll be back in Kerala. I don't know what date it is, but I reckon at the end of this month. So the watcher is back. Goodbye, everyone.